Hello, Jesper. Welcome to your 30-minute reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow Jesper to have the information he seeks to assist him in remaining on his highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. Thank you so much for your divine presence. You are always welcome here. Very nice. This is your here and now energy. This is your household energy, which is inner circle, sometimes co-workers, and sometimes it's talking about the house. So here we have career and finance. Very nice. Money is coming your way, and you're able to lay down the burden from it. There's a new offer, so that's a new wonderful energy. Relationship, love life, and spiritual life. Looks like it's having to do with the job, though. And then we have, sometimes if there's nothing to report on this end regarding relationship, it'll talk about the other stuff that's going on, which is more important. And money is certainly one of those things that people find very and extremely important. Looks like your spiritual life is coming through on this side in the near future. So, first and foremost, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an amazing energy for you because this is a ground setting energy for being grounded financially, a new beginning, stability, the universe giving you the gift of financial restoration or financial stability. Now, I don't know if you realize it or not, but you are right on the day that Taurus and Gemini switch, so you're considered a Taurus cusp. And that means you should probably watch both videos whenever the stuff comes out, because you are right there on the border to where the energy, either one of those two energies or both of them, can be affecting you. And this is the Taurus energy. The coins is what the earth energy stands for. I am a Libra Virgo cusp, and so that's how it works. Now, we have the King of Wands, which is very strong energy for somebody who is a workaholic, or somebody who's just all about, making sure focused on the job, staying busy and keeping everything going. This can also mean that you are an entrepreneur, okay? If you're not an entrepreneur, you're a key person who has a lot of responsibility and you enjoy it. It's not that you don't like it. So the Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords is talking, you got the Ten of Wands over here. My eyes were, so you have 3 tens just as I glance across. You have a 10 over here, a 10 here, and a 10 here. So that's, 10 means completion of a cycle. This one is cutting away the negativity, okay? So something that has not been serving you well is about to be removed. Now, it might be you quitting a job to go to a new place, and that's certainly very good energy as far as letting something go so that you can move forward. Whatever this is, it's usually thoughts, or it can be stress. It's mental energy, okay? So this is the universe helping you remove yourself from that. You're looking at a bigger picture. The Hanged Man is taking a look from above, so you can see, what all the pieces are. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is saying whatever you've invested your time and energy into is about to pay off. Okay, so the experience that you have, that you've gained, is valuable, and this means the fruit is ripe, or ripening on the vine. It is not yet ripe. It's not ready for harvest, but it's getting there. Okay, anytime this card comes in, it's saying it's on the way. So, and the swords, by the way, are your Gemini energy. Now we have this Page of Swords, which is information, or you're being told something, or it's a thought coming in. It's usually someone telling you something, because he likes a little tattletale. So he likes to come tell it. And then we have a celebration. It's a 3 of Cups. So this means happiness and joy in your family. And you've got this 10 of Cups coming in, which is a beautiful energy. So 3 of Cups is overflowing abundance and happiness and joy and celebration. 10 of Cups is talking about the actual household. So it's either talking about the harmony and happiness and joy. If you don't have it yet, you're about to. It's on the way. Or it can be talking about the sale or purchase of a house. Now, this is talking about an upgrade in your status. So this means you can, if it is about the house issue, you can be purchasing a house that's better or in a better place for you. It can also mean travel. This particular card talks about travel and transportation. So it could be a vehicle, or it could be traveling to go on vacation, or it could mean traveling with your job. It is definitely an upgrade, so it means that your life is improved by it, and it's very fast-moving victory, okay? So, in your career and finance, we have money being dispatched to you. This knight has been told to bring this money to you, and that means usually a job offer, so that's a salary, because here comes the Cups. This Knight of Cups is also moving very quickly with the offer, okay? Then we have the 10 of Wands, which means you're able to lay the burden that you've been carrying down. So if you're planning on changing jobs, retiring, moving up to a higher position so that you get some of the heavy grunt work off of you, or maybe changing companies because it's been a long haul and they just have you bogged down. So whatever this is, you're able to leave this behind. This is the end of the chapter, and so that's a wonderful thing. The work you're going to be doing, or whatever life you're moving to, changing to, this is definitely a choice between which side you want to head down. Neither choice is wrong. It just means that you have options. This is the ability to take either side, and don't worry, neither is wrong. Things in our lives when we feel like we've gone down the wrong path and maybe we should have done something different, it would have happened in a different way down the other side. The universe uses things like that to teach us, and we can't avoid them, okay? So you just pick the thing that feels good to you. Good things and bad things are in the life we live, and we can't stop that from happening. So we have, in your relationship, love life, and spiritual life, we have the Moon card. And the Moon card is talking about beautiful manifestation of something. This is something to be revealed. It is a soul thing, and it is a divine timing thing. So you get to have this particular energy come in. Something is developing. I don't know what it is yet because it's not ready to be revealed. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is, again, that financial commitment, okay? Somebody trying to negotiate. Now, this can run right into this where you go, you know what? I'm done with this other place. I'm ready to move forward. This is death to the old way. You're tired of all of the fighting and quarreling and arguing and competition and mean stuff that people do to each other at work, and you're allowing yourself to move forward. That's what this new reveal is talking about. So it may be a job that you don't know about yet. Now, we have the near future, which is your Gemini king. This is the King of Swords, which stands for the Gemini sign. It's saying you're back in you're back in your power as yourself. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is a victory card, a new beginning, and being cut free from anything that was holding you back. The Empress, which is the divine feminine. So this may be your spouse or your mate. This person is very much a womanly woman. She's curvy and beautiful and heart like gold and loves you very much. If it is not a person in your life, it is the universe telling you that this energy is being brought to you. So you have to attract it by receiving it. So you have to visualize having the exact right person for you. I feel like you already have someone. So the High Priestess is your ability to allow your higher self, your soul, to go with the flow, to be guided by divine, and to be put in the right place at the right time. To do that, we have to suspend our own need to control things. You see, there's nothing she's doing. She's not grabbing onto anything. So you have to allow yourself to be carried to the right place at the right time. The circumstances will be aligned, and your higher self will help do that. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow Jesper to have the information he seeks to assist him in remaining on his highest possible spiritual path. So there's the change, knocking the tower down, and there's the champion, King of Pentacles. This is great energy. Yep, new beginning. That's your Gemini self right there, the Two of Swords. The Chariot again. These are great cards. Yep, letting go of the old way. Good old King of Swords. So this is the Archangel Michael and or your divine energy. You've got it twice. So you are protected and you are in your own strength. Your Gemini energy is standing here full force. Okay, now we have, this looks like the job change, because that would be standing for talking about a job, and this is tearing down the old way. This tower being removed is letting that old job be disintegrated and definitely cutting loose. You got the Six of Rods, which is the hero's welcome. This is a champion. He is coming in victorious from battle. The sun is behind him, which is very prosperous. And you're able to be head and shoulders above the rest. So whoever's looking at you for the job, a new job, sees you as a top runner. The Hanged Man, or if you're feeling like you're retiring or you're leaving a job and you're saying, you know what, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. You're leaving on a high note, if that's the case. So you've got the Hanged Man, which is looking at the bigger picture, and the King of Pentacles, which is somebody making a financial commitment to you. So I don't think you're leaving and not going. I don't think you're retiring. This King of Pentacles is someone offering you a new job. This is something coming to fruition. It's telling you stay balanced and focused. Don't worry about the chaos that's happening in the background. There's like a storm behind him. But you stay focused on what you're doing and you'll be fine. Stay balanced financially, focused. Then we have the Page of Swords and the Empress. So you have the Empress down here also. Okay, so this is in your household. So this Empress energy seems like it is your mate. You've got the Three of Cups, which is the whole family celebrating this new beginning. You have the Fool, which means moving forward, an ending and a new beginning happening simultaneously. It's telling you to go in with the heart of a child. Allow yourself not to carry a bunch of baggage with you. Go in and start brand new. We have the Ten of Cups, which is, I feel like you might be selling a house. I don't know why that seems to me, but you've got the three cups of these five turned over, where you feel a little nostalgia and maybe like it's a sad thing, okay? Or maybe your children are leaving home. I don't know which thing it is, but there's a little bit of, you're looking back at the past with a little heavy heart. But the future is full of brand new things and possibilities, and this beautiful castle is out here. So don't stand and reflect too much on the past. You got a lot still going on in the future. Beautiful upgrade, Chariot coming in, victorious. And the Two of Swords is the Gemini, because it is the two swords. So it's all about you being able to make up your mind how you want to go forward. And the Knight of Pentacles, which is the money heading in your direction. The Emperor can stand for the head of a company, but it is also the CEO of the universe, okay? So God, or however you want to call the divine energy, source energy. Knight of Cups coming in, the Offer, and the Chariot. So definitely looks like you're taking it, even though you wanted to mull it over here, but now you're in. The Ten of Wands, which is releasing the old burden. And the Eight of Rods, you see, has now got buds on the end, so that's new vitality coming into this new position. Two of Wands, where you're trying to decide how to approach. And the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Garden of Eden. So it's telling you everything you need shall be provided for you. Now we have the Moon card and the Five of Swords. So don't let yourself doubt yourself out of this or jump ahead. Don't try to jump the gun. Let this fully manifest before you make any decisions. This Moon card, there's something to be revealed, so you've got to let it fully form. Page of Pentacles, that's the new job. We already discussed that. You've got the Ten of Swords again. And then we're talking about death to the old way. This is a divine union, so moving forward in a very strong way with your whoever it is that you love. This death to the old way could be a change in people in your life, but I feel like this is more about a spiritual thing. When your higher self is being recognized and you realize your source energy is the divine. And then you've got this Five of Wands, which is kind of conflict or competition. And the Justice card happens. So this means the decision is made in your favor and you're able to move forward from there. So if you have some kind of legal issue going on, that could apply to any of that. Now we have King of Swords, very much the Gemini and the Archangel Michael, with the Eight of Swords. Now swords, we get all in our heads. This is a very common thing to happen for air signs. This is where you have to sit down and make a list. And sometimes we have to just close our eyes and let things flow out and not judge it. Just let your hand start writing out the list. If you know what the list is, write the list. If you don't have any idea and you've got your head all twisted around, just sit down and clear your mind by letting yourself just pour it out on a page. Then you go one by one and eliminate each thing as you go. Remember, there's only one way to eat an elephant. One bite at a time. So don't try to, this is biting off more than you can chew here. So you've got to let yourself not get caught up. This is the over-analysis paralysis card. Air signs are famous for being the champions at doing this to ourselves. Now we have, you get through that. This is clarity. The universe offers you clarity, so you get to clear the air, and you know which direction you're going in now. This is freeing you from all this mess over here. Okay, chains broken and ties untied. Then you have the Strength card. This is the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is a beautiful energy of allowing yourself to be fully engulfed in the protection of the universe. This is the Lion of God. So that means that anybody who jumps in front of this lion is going to be made a meat pie. Okay? You don't have to be in fear that you're not going to get to your destination. Ariel will go through hell and back with you, so you don't have to be afraid that you're not going to be able to go the distance. Now here's a wonderful thing. So here is the Empress. And earlier I said I felt like it was somebody that was in your life. This person is also, or this energy is also the divine feminine of the universe, the goddess of the universe. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress. This particular energy is about creation and divine ideas, beautiful things coming to fruition to be able to spark new beginnings for you. And when you talk about new beginnings, we have the World card. This is stepping into the next cycle of your life. Now there's something coincidental here. It's not really coincidental because the cards know what they're doing. This is the 0 in the Major Arcana. The 0 is the Fool card. It's the very first card of the whole tarot deck. It's the 0 because it is talking about the unbroken circle of life. Now this particular card is a laurel wreath, and this was very common for victory. Okay, you see here, he's carrying a laurel wreath. All right, so these are all great confirmations going on. The 0 is a big deal. The circle is a big deal. This means you're stepping into your next cycle, your next beautiful new beginning in this lifetime. You don't have to worry about what path you're on. The universe has put you on your highest so far, and you're still going forward. So think about Alice through the looking glass and being a champion and being able to move in your own energy and your own strength, in your own timing, allowing the universe to put you there and move you. Remember, we have this High Priestess over here. So you've got this lion again showing to help you move through this, and the universe is with you because the divine Empress is there. So we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is going with the flow, allowing yourself to focus on your goal. She's got her eyes closed and her head back. Now the reason why she's not looking is because she doesn't want to validate that it doesn't exist yet. So in her head, if she keeps seeing it and putting her energy toward the belief of whatever she wants her goal to be, which I recommend highly that you just use it as your mantra and say, I receive my best possible life now. Okay, so that covers everything. And as you do that, you're manifesting it, and the energy that you push into the universe is pushing back and causing a result. So it'll bring it to you, and or you'll be brought to it, and you'll be able to move forward very easily without a bunch of struggle. The Page of Swords is the messenger who's bringing you this information to help you move forward without any hullabaloo, without upsetting the apple cart. So I'm going to give you some Law of Attraction cards because they are awesome. So we have Good Fortune. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. We love that energy. Grounding. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. So this is basically what this little Two of Pentacles is doing, okay? So this is allowing him to stay focused and balanced. And even though the seas are rough and crazy and they're really having all kinds of trouble out there in the water, he's on the land. He's fine. So that's where you are. You're in safe harbor, okay? Now, the Good Fortune one is the Chariot. You've got that twice. Where'd he go? The Chariot. It's another one. Somewhere over here, I thought. But you saw it earlier. There it is. It's right under here. The Chariot. So, Good Fortune is the Chariot. The center and grounding is that Two of Pentacles. And then we have awareness. When I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. So that's the Law of Attraction in its finest, okay? So the, I don't know if you had him or not. I've had several readings, so my brain's kind of... The Master Manifester is the Magician, and that is allowing yourself to believe and see. Well, awareness is also this High Priestess, so let's not forget that beautiful card. So bringing in, manifesting, focusing, and allowing yourself to be attracted, or for it to be attracted to you. Don't forget, what you're attracted to or what you're seeking is also seeking you. So you're not in it by yourself. I've got one more set of cards that have beautiful little prayers on them. These are the Guardian Angel cards. Positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitude. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So there's your little wonderfulness. Thank you so much for hiring me, Jesper. I am so pleased to give you this reading. It was very positive, and I hope that you enjoy it. Many blessings to you, love and light and prosperity to you and your family. Namaste.